Hi, my name is Jasmine Kier, and I did my final presentation on the importance of family engagement. By the end of this presentation, the viewer will be able to understand the barriers that families face, consider ways to strengthen teacher-family student relationships, take away resources for your classroom or school, and read further on this topic. Throughout this presentation, the terms family engagement, parental engagement, and parent involvement are used interchangeably. Research over the years and in different countries have interpreted and measured these terms differently, but for the sake of this presentation, they will be considered the same. Working families, language and cultural differences, complicated family circumstances, parents' own negative school experiences, and uncertainty and mistrust of the school system are just some of the barriers to parental engagement that schools experience. Often, these barriers compound on each other. Families work hours that do not align with the school day, making it difficult for them to find time to come to events. With unfamiliar school culture and procedures, many families don't know how or when to participate. Immigrant families face additional barriers that prevent them from fully engaging with their child's education. Recently, there has been an unprecedented increase in immigration enforcement that intimidates families from participating in school life. Fear and confusion around immigration status has affected students' attendance, which could be due to the parents' heightened fears of being detained en route to school. Deficit framing is another barrier for immigrant families to overcome. Deficit framing views immigrant families as lacking resources and attributes their child's academic challenges to home environments. This framing can lower educators' expectations, bolster exclusionary practices, while overlooking cultural and socioeconomic factors, reinforcing stereotypes, and ultimately hindering effective school family partnerships. Educators with this mindset not only diminish the potential of students from immigrant backgrounds, but also ignores the rich cultural perspectives and strengths they bring to the school community. Here are some school-wide initiatives that can welcome families and promote engagement. Transparency regarding processes, procedures, and safety. Adapt to the families we serve. Plan for meetings to be held in the language of the community with sufficient child care support and during times that are convenient for parents. Active parent teacher associations are also very important. They foster community and friendship among our families. Schools should also provide frequent professional development opportunities for teachers. We need to be able to strengthen our communication skills, build trusting relationships, and develop diversity and cultural understanding. Lastly, schools need to create a welcoming environment with friendly office staff, a designated family engagement officer or family liaison, and adult learning sessions that build understanding of a school's procedures and build trust in the staff. In order to plan for successful parent engagement, administrators need to change staff mindsets and overcome deficit framing. They also need to remember student success is at the forefront of everything we do and continuously consider our why. As a school, we should leverage family engagement to better support our students' well being and academic success. Now that we've discussed school wide initiatives, what can teachers do? To engage all families, teachers should send consistent, concise communications home. This means sending flyers home regularly and, importantly, ensuring these are available in multiple languages to cater to our diverse community. Tools like talking points can be incredibly helpful here as they translate communications into other languages. Now let's consider inviting incentives. We need to think about what's in it for me from the parent's perspective. Offering childcare, organizing raffles, providing refreshments, teaching a new skill, or simply providing an opportunity for parents to spend time with their child can significantly increase parental attendance at these events. These incentives show respect for parents' time and effort. Additionally, we must offer flexible meeting times. Teachers should be available before and after school hours, and embracing virtual meetings or even home visits can make engagement more accessible. Once we plan how to communicate all of the amazing opportunities that our schools have to offer, there are many forms family engagement can take. By hosting events and creating opportunities, schools can create vibrant and inclusive environments where families feel welcomed and valued. Having activities that allow families to be directly involved in the school environment create a richer experience for both students and parents. Contributions can count as engagement too. These contributions not only support the school but also give parents a tangible way to be part of their child's educational experience. With effective communication, we can reach more families and achieve a higher turnout for events, conferences, and celebrations. Lastly, offering opportunities for classes and workshops for parents empowers them with the knowledge needed to support their children's education and serve their community by sharing that information with others. Let's continue to explore how these efforts benefit not just the school, but also students and parents. In her research, Nicola S. Morgan has found numerous examples of benefits that illustrate when schools and families collaborate, everyone wins. When parents are actively involved, we see improved attendance and increased learning outcomes for students. From the parent's perspective, engagement means being more knowledgeable about school expectations and their child's education. Improved parental confidence directly translates into better support for their children's academic progress. For students, family engagement often leads to a more positive attitude towards school. They have a greater sense of security and belonging, knowing that there are adults at home and at school who care about their success. Listed here are the works referenced throughout this presentation. The guiding questions will lead you to more information about the barriers and solutions to family engagement. You may be familiar with the WIDA assessment for multilingual learners. Well, their network, the University of Wisconsin-Madison, has created a quick, research-based summary to support conversations and decisions about family and community engagement. The synopsis and infographic can be useful to share with your admin or teaching team. The National Education Association article can be a helpful handout if you were to lead a professional development session about family engagement. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this presentation has given you ideas to better engage your families. I wish you a great school year. The speaker notes for this oral presentation were drafted using Canva AI.